Thank you, and good evening, everybody. It's a great honor to be part of this ceremony, and I want to thank the Chief Minister, the Honorable Ignazinde, and of course all presented here, public officials, private representatives, for the pleasure to be part of this very important ceremony. And I'm speaking here maybe having two different angles. My first angle is being the executive chairman of the World Economic Forum, which is probably today the most engaged organization in a comprehensive way in what's happening in the world. But I'm speaking also as a former professor for business strategy for 32 years at the University of Geneva. And in my later capacity, I have to congratulate for all those who have elaborated this report. I think it's a masterpiece of providing vision, but not just vision, but also a blueprint for the necessary action to put the vision into reality. I'm impressed by the very ambitious objectives, and I think in a country fast growing, it's very important to be ambitious. And I have seen Deputy Chief Minister Fadnavis, the enthusiasm which you have behind this plan. What I like in the plan is particularly also that it is not, as you said, economic growth. I mean, we don't speak only about making the state of Maharashtra first a 300 and then a $1,500 billion country or region. But I think it's very important what you mentioned to see the other objectives, the social and environmental dimension integrated. What we need is to ultimately, it's not just to create economic growth, but what we need is to strengthen and to increase the welfare of people, the prosperity and the well-being of people. I think you mentioned it, the quality of life of people. And of course, the sustainability. We all know it was the hottest year in the world. So we cannot live in damaging, we cannot live further in damaging nature. We have to protect nature, and this is also inherent in this plan. Another item which I want to highlight is the emphasis on infrastructure. I have been very impressed by the progress made. I mean, I came to Mumbai the first time 45 years ago, and I remember the headaches I had to go from the hotel to the airport. And you see tangible progress. And I think when you look at the plan again, with all the lighthouse projects, if I may say so, which you have developed to give practical meaning to the plan, I think the region, Mumbai and Maharashtra, will fast develop a world-class infrastructure. And when I talk about infrastructure, it's not just the physical infrastructure. I think it is the digital infrastructure. And I'm very impressed. We are just now creating a report about future readiness of different countries to see how India is in the upper places with its strong digital infrastructure and its commitment to further develop this infrastructure. And I think a major milestone is what I heard today is also to establish a semiconductor production unit here in Maharashtra. Finally, I think what is key for the success of such a plan is what the World Economic Forum stands for. We are the official organization, international organization for public-private cooperation. And I think public-private cooperation is key. And I see it so well integrated into this master plan. So I think there are all the ingredients to achieve the objectives. Most important is the human dimension and the people behind. And I can say many of the Mumbai companies are our partners and members. I can only say I see a lot of entrepreneurial drive. And Hilde, my wife, and I had my colleagues had this morning the opportunity to meet the young generation. And whereas when I meet the young generation around the world, you find today so much pessimism. And I was so encouraged. Those young people believed in the future. And now, with this master plan, they have also a kind of guideline for the future, as it is expressed, a master plan. Finally, I would like to express our appreciation for signing this Memorandum of Understanding with MMRD, RDA. I think it is also a practical contribution injecting the international dimension into this plan. So if I look into the future, I was thinking, when I heard the presentation, I was thinking, what does it mean at the end? It means that Mumbai will become one of the 7 or 8 truly international cities which matter. If you look, if I would count, I mean, Singapore has been mentioned, London has been mentioned, I would add New York, I would add Shanghai, possibly Sao Paulo, but that's it, and Mumbai, So Mumbai as one of the 7 or 8 global international business hubs. That's what I see as an outcome of this master plan. So again, thank you, and normally you say good luck, but if I would say now good luck, it means that I have doubts that you can realize it. So I would rather end and say good implementation.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.